Hi guys, Retard here, back into the custom review, and today we'll look at the Transformers Shatter Glass Bug Bite. So here he is in his alt mode. We'll look at him. Let's take a quick look at the paints. So for starters, I did use gray surface primer, and I also used white surface primer, but I'm out of it right now. And I forgot to save the empty bottle for this video. Anyways, I did also use some clear coat, if it'll focus a little bit. Thank you. As well as some TS15 blue. And TS26 pure whites, as well as some X18 semi-gloss black. It'll focus, thank you. And finally, some Park Green. So here he is in his alt mode, and this is the Selects Bug Bites, but with some alterations to it. Not too many. If you didn't know, Shatterglass Bug Bite was sort of made as like a joke. He was part of that April Fool's banner with the Mayhem Suppression Squad. That, of course, was like one of the first pieces of Shatterglass anything. And so I've been wanting to make one for a little while. I've on and off thought about it, but I thought about doing something different since I was like, there's no way I can do all this red label stuff. But I actually had help from a Twitter user, Cam, your local Toy Hacks man. He actually helped me out. He made these labels in vinyl so that I could use it for this custom, which they all just turned out really nice. It's the Toy Hacks set that they did for Bug Bite, but instead of these being purple, they're red. And also, it isn't the whole sticker like how they did it on Toy Hacks is like this, the red here covered the entire chest. Like it was on a white sticker that covered the whole thing. This is just the red. Which means the downside of this is the fact that you get a lot of these really thin areas that these are still very malleable on. So you gotta be really careful with this. I think up here you can really see it. I can like shift them around a little bit because they won't quite stick. Because the other reason they won't quite stick is because I hate how they did this figure. How they painted the entire thing white. I hate when they do this. I'm so glad we're done with them doing this. Like, I've seen people be like, oh, it's so quality when they paint the entire alt mode. No, it's just endless paint chipping. Which is, like especially when it's the white ones, like this one and Run Amok. Like, this one's all glossy, and so everything sticks to them. And then Run Amok's a flat white, so everything sticks to them. There's no winning. Like, putting these things on was sort of a pain. So some of them were... The first ones, they stuck onto the label sheet a little bit too difficult, but then he ended up going back and doing another one, which made it way easier to split these things on. Which, if you're interested in your own set, you can contact him on Twitter. I'm sure he would love to help you guys out. But it does make his alt mode look so very nice. It looks a lot like Drift, someone pointed out. One of my friends pointed out, and I didn't think about it till now. But I don't just have that. I also have the trailer, because it's based on Bakkan Bug Bite, so I gotta have this. Which of course it does include the guns and everything. This is an upgrade kit that you can find on like eBay, TF Safari, whatever, for this mold to give it like the jet ski that the Classics toy had. Except I don't plug it in. I can't really plug it in because how it goes in between the fists, and since these fists are painted, it like chips the knuckles. But I do still have this. It does still work and do all of the things it should be doing. I think it's supposed to go like something like that. Which we'll get into this more in robot mode, just because, like I said, I can't really connect it right now, unfortunately. So speaking of which, let's go ahead and get him into his robot mode. And here in robot mode, he is very, very similar to Bug Bite, since, like I said, this was the Bakkan one that was created more of as a joke. But it is still canon, so we're doing it. So as you can see here, the major difference other than the stickers is the arms and the head, which the arms here, the black portion of the forearms now is actually donated from a spare Shatterglass Goldbug, so thank him for his sacrifice. And then the blue fists, were spray painted blue, which I forgot to mention with this chest here. In order to get this sticker on the original Toy Hacks version, as previously mentioned, the whole thing is on a white label. So you just stick the whole white label on, it covers it up. However, since this is just the vinyl, you have to repaint this piece, which that's what I had to use white primer and white spray paint for, because I had to repaint the white that's on the torso, which I do still think turned out pretty alright. It feels better and nothing sticks to it nearly as bad as this stupid stuff. God, I hate how this toy's painted. Thank you for the fact that we are no longer doing that. That was horrible. Mostly whenever it was the white characters. Like, I didn't really find this as bad of an issue on, like, Earthrise Cliff Jumper or on Siege Sideswipe. And anyway, this is a whole other tangent. But obviously, his face looks weird now. He has an olive stuck to his eye. But actually, he's supposed to have a monocle, and so since his face is so darn small, the monocle is going to look stupidly big. And so what this actually is this is a Lego stud that I cut off the top part of and, like, really hollowed the darn thing out. Or no, I think I cut off the bottom of it, like the part that sticks onto a Lego piece, another Lego piece. And I had to, like, I had to sand down the head a lot, actually, because this used to come down straight down to, like, where the eyes are. And be like that whole, like, the little lines in there. But I had to actually reshape the head to where this still looked like it made sense, so that this monocle could fit. So we had a lot more flat surface right there, which I think still works out. And he does have his little mustache, which is so tiny and so cute. And the green eyes. Because I think his eyes are green. There's, like, one image of this man, and it is really blurry, alright? It's very small. I don't know if his eyes are green. I hope they are. If not, oh well, I like having another green-eyed fella, to tell you the truth. But of course, he does still have the jet ski, so you just gotta pop this thing off. And then you would take it, which I guess is kind of a review for this thing too. If you want to paint one of your own, or you do this project, do note that your mileage may vary on the ability to paint these. I do have a second bug bite, which I forgot to grab for this video. Oops. But on that one's trailer, I think actually this one is that trailer. No, it's not. But on one of them, I could actually pull the wheels off and pull the wings off pretty easily. And on the other one, I tried to pull off one of the wheels, and, like, half the tabs that keep it in broke. So the wheel, like it stays in, but it wobbles around. So, like, do be mindful if you want to do this custom yourself, and if you want the jet ski to be with it. Just be cautious of that. But anyways, this just plugs in here and flips up to give him the jet ski jetpack look. And then you give him his guns, which this thing does like to flop around a lot because it is just on, like, a single friction hinge. And here you have the full look. And I do think this looks quite nice. Like, yeah, this is just, like, a slight recolor of, like, how the Bakon Bug Bite was supposed to look, but I don't know. I still think it's funny. I like it just for the novelty of it's one of the first Shatterglass things to exist. And I do plan on doing more of the Mayhem Suppression Squad in the future. I'm not exactly sure when, but we'll slowly get through the team, you know. We'll drip feed it. We'll see how it goes. I say this about every team, and I never complete them, so maybe this will be the one. Maybe. But yeah, overall, this custom would not have been possible without Cam on Twitter. Thank you so much, man, for putting up with my dumb questions about these stickers. And having to do a second set because I'm dumb. But I do still like how this turned out. This would not have been possible without him. And then the billions of other things I bought. Because, like, this doesn't look like there's that much difference. But, like, the jet ski had to be bought. The bug bite had to be bought. The stickers had to be made. And then the gold bug was optional, but I found one for cheap around the time I was planning this. So I was like, why not? And I wanted its head for just in case. So. But, yeah. Anyways, that is pretty much all I have to say. So, please sure to check out my channel for more video and custom reviews, and please don't forget to subscribe. You can also come check out my Facebook and Twitter pages, links in the description below. And this is 14th Prime, signing out.